How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another BLADE-OSOPHY Sunday, and today I'd like to talk about what if our knives lost or were to lose their virtues. And let's analyze this just a bit. We're talking about ergonomics. We're talking about relation quality price. We're talking about some materials like M390, titanium, stainless steel. We're talking about precision in the making. We're talking about a good edge, good geometry, a good design. What if little by little our knives, as we use them, were to lose these virtues? That wouldn't be right, correct? Yeah, things age, things get old, but that's not the point. So what's the point, Professor? The point is, I've been analyzing with a friend life in general, and I am a person who's very much interested in the psychology, the psyche of human nature, and in human nature. I am a student of Buddhism and any spiritual practice and psychological practices. And what I'm seeing is, and I've been discussing this with very, very intelligent people, and we are seeing virtues, human virtues, weakening, and non-virtues on the rise. What I mean by that is getting stronger. So if we were to balance things out, virtues are going down while non-virtues are going up in humanity as we speak. And there are many theories in different sciences, in different belief systems. But one of those is the universe expands and contracts. And this is something that goes on and on for billions and trillions, quadrillions of years. As a matter of fact, we can forget about the framework of time when we talk about space and the universe in this way. But we can see it as expansion and contraction, as inhaling and exhaling. We can see it as a golden age or a dark, obscure age. We can see it as breathing. You know, some people may think in their belief system that the earth breathes and it expands and contracts as well. And in this expansion and contraction, when we talk about contraction, well, we're talking about a negative wave, a negative situation. And if we were to lose the virtues of our knives, of our tools, they would be useless, right? And so what would happen to humanity if humanity lost all its virtues? Love, trust, kindness, generosity, gratitude, honesty, thoughtfulness, art, what if we lost the whole edge of our blade? We would have to learn how to sharpen it, right? We would have to learn how to give maintenance to our tool. In this case, knives. And so, why don't we do that with ourselves? Why have we stopped doing that? Why are we allowing non-virtue to prevail? The path it will lead us to is a pretty dark path. And I don't know about you, but I do not only not want this for myself, but there are little ones around, you know. In my family, I have a very young 3-year-old nephew who I adore, and my best friend's grandkid. She just had a 1-year-old granddaughter. I adore her as well, and when I think about these little people and the world we are living, you know, I use my blades, but I do take care of them. So much that I can say I will inherit? No. I will pass on my blades to those generations. But I will pass them on in good condition, and I will make sure of that. I'll be certain of that. If one of my blades is not, well then, if they choose to keep it, they'll keep it. But I will try to pass on the best blades in the best shape that I can, of course, with me enjoying these blades. And so, with me enjoying virtues and striving for virtues, I try to enjoy life. I try to make life better for myself and those around me. Yeah, I know it's difficult. I know not everyone thinks that way, and we become the target for treason and gossip and all of these non-virtues and more. I've been thinking about this, and because of recent events and because it's just part of life, you know, of my life and what I like to do with my life. And I love to reason and think and get into big trouble within my thoughts and then sort them out. And that's something we have also forgotten to do. We're forgetting to reason. We are forgetting to think. The humans evolved into a species of Homo habilis, you know, and it took millions of years. and we are losing that as well, because our children are so darn connected to this technology that even their hand movements are different than ours. Even the strength in their hands are different than ours. Learning how to use a knife develops the hand muscles, the brain, eye-hand muscles coordination. It is very important, and this I say as a teacher, as a professor. This is very important. But when you see children, and not only children, but some adults that how do you say, that have lost this ability. I don't want to be offensive to anyone, but just that have lost this ability. We are losing abilities very quickly in these modern times. And since everything is digital, we our hands become kind of like numb when we try to do real work, physical work, which is necessary to keep a balance, to keep the psyche in balance, to keep our minds healthy, not only our bodies. And so I really keep on thinking and thinking about these virtues and non-virtues, about these modern times and what we are losing and what we are gaining. But at this point, it seems to me that we are losing more than we are gaining. And I'd like to keep on talking about this a bit more. But I wanted to start by referring to our beloved blades and make that parallel. What if we start losing the virtues of our tools? Tools that have been with us for thousands of years. And what if we are losing them? We are losing the virtues of our knives, of our tools, because of ignorance and because of not realizing what is happening around us. Because of not taking good care of them. Yeah, of course, using them, but that doesn't mean we can't take care of them. And so this battle between virtue and non-virtue goes on, between, you can call it good and evil, between wisdom and ignorance, whatever you would like to call it. But it is something that calls my attention and that worries me, not only because of I am seeing this in my lifetime, but more so because I am seeing this in the lifetime of the future generations, of my nephew and very dear family members, or that are like my family. So I'd like you to think about this and let me know what you think. If you are able to see it or not, if you're doing something about it, because we can do something about it. It's not a matter of changing the world, it's a matter of changing ourselves. It's a matter of doing something for ourselves. It's a matter of, as simple as that, sharpening our blades, oiling them, giving maintenance to them, opening them, getting the tools, the adequate tools to open them and clean them and oil them and whatever it needs. Getting the appropriate stones to sharpen them. It is the same with us. So, hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week and hope to hear from you in the comments. Professor EDC out.